I was lucky enough to get into the Gundam Extreme vs Maxi Boost on network test, and I thought I would share my thoughts with you guys. I would say it's mostly a positive experience. Maxi Boost On does away with the boost life system found in Gundam Versus and goes back to the more traditional 3 burst system the Versus series is known for. While the striker system remains, unlike Gundam Versus, the strikers are now locked behind certain suits, so you can't pick and choose anymore. Since this was a beta test for the network, many of the options that will be in the full game have been blocked out, so I can't really speak on them. Most of this is in regards to the offline features the game will have, like local split screen and offline game modes. For the beta, you only had access to the online battles and free battle mode. Free battle is still enough to give you a good impression of the gameplay, and it's really fun. Where Gundam Versus felt like it lacked a soul, Maxi Boost On gameplay feels a lot more energetic and replicates what you might see in the actual TV shows really well. Another big plus about this game is that its roster destroys Gundam Versus. You actually have a ton of G Gundam and Seed suits right out the gate here, not to mention quite a few from IBO. Sure, it might be missing things like Power Rider, but to have the likes of Bale, I'd say it's a worthwhile sacrifice. The same could be said for the Navi operators. There's a ton of your favourite Gundam girls to pick from, and again, while some are missing from Gundam Versus, there's still more than enough for you to pick from. There is a wide range of stages for you to battle on, and they feel more alive and have more personality to them than the ones found in Versus. Really, since Maxi Boost On is an old game, it's a game that is already complete. I know it's shocking how far we have fallen as gamers, that it's odd when you get a game that is a finished product right out the gates. I wouldn't expect too much DLC for this game outside of the announced 3 DLC suits that will be available at launch. I wouldn't want them to add too many suits anyway, as that would likely mess up the PvP online balance. Like I said, the game is already complete, and I can tell already what you'll be getting for your hard earned cash will be well worth it. Now, I have mentioned the PvP, and since this beta was really just to test the network and how it copes, I have to mention my experience with it. Now, I'm not really much of a PvP guy. I like my single player or co-op games, and this game will feature co-op in its full release, but for now I can only talk about the PvP, and I will not BS you, it was a mixed bag. It was almost a 50-50 in good and bad matches. Whether I switched to my region or worldwide, the result was still the same. When the lag happened, it was really bad, and quite a few times the game just straight up disconnected. Now, this is my first experience playing a Gundam Versus game online, so I can't compare it to others. But since this is a beta test, I'm hoping the data they gather will help improve the netcode. Obviously, it could just be down to certain players not having good internet connections, and there's nothing you can do about that, but it's something that could do with some more work. So at least playing a person in your region won't be like fighting underwater. Finding people to play wasn't a problem. I was getting into matches fairly quickly. I wouldn't have to wait more than 5 minutes before going into a match, which gives you just about the right amount of time to practice while you wait. This is obviously a beta though, so like with any online part of a game, the amount of people you can find over time will change. The longer a game is out, it usually goes down, so it might be best to add your buddies so you can make lobbies and play. If like me you have been left slightly disappointed by releases like Gundam Versus and New Gundam Breaker, then I can say for sure you will not be let down by Maxi Boost On. This is the real deal. If you're a Gundam fan in any shape or form, then Maxi Boost On is something you want to get your hands on. As always, thanks for watching and catch you next time.